as you enter the chat, please hit the like button. I really would appreciate that. And I'm not going to stay on too long. I know that everybody has done a live stream, but I just want to hear her name a few more times because it seems like the focus is being taken off of who it's supposed to be on. Her name is Shanquella Robinson. The victim is Shanquella Robinson. That's who the victim is. That's who lost her life. Oh, I was not on this morning, Cheryl Burnett. I was not on this morning. I had to tend to some other matters earlier. But I missed you too. And you see what this stealing, and you know this is important because I normally, you know about me and my Steelers, but obviously this is much more important. And you can I'm gonna drop the link for anyone who wants to join in. And again, this is my opinion, and everybody is entitled to their opinion. But T.S. Madison is not the victim. But I understand that she had, and listen, I can never tell anybody how to defend themselves. I can't walk a mile in T.S. Madison's shoes because I am not a transgendered woman. I don't know how that feels. I don't know what that all entails. So for me to talk about, well, I understand why this, that, and the third, that would be a damn lie. I'm not going to do it. But to sit here and say that she doesn't have a right to defend herself, I mean, obviously, everybody has a right to defend themselves. I do feel that there was some frustration. But again, that's only my opinion. But again, the bigger issue is this woman lost her life. And again, I am so sick and tired of hearing everybody calling these savages, these pieces of, oh, this is going to be one of those live streams. I might as well forget it. Oh, yeah, you know I'm going to get there in this chart. You know I'm going to get there. Hey, pretty brown eyes, how you doing? And how's Princess doing? But I'm going to get to that. Those 6 savages, those are not her friends. Stop calling these motherfuckers her friends. They're not. Those are 6 pieces of shit that killed this young girl at 25 motherfucking years old. They are not her friends. They are pieces of shit savages. True justice isn't, well, they should get so many years to life and they should get 10 to 20. We know that the Robinson family will never get true justice. Because true justice is 6 more motherfucking caskets. That's justice. That's real justice. I know that nobody wants to hear that. Oh, it's more lives being lost. They didn't give a damn about her life. And I don't give a damn about theirs. And I tell you what. Hey, pretty brown eyes. If that happened to tell the crowd if anything like that would have happened to Princess. How that would have worked out. I'd be going to jail. I'd be here. Take me away. Because as far as I'm concerned, my life is already over. there's going to be a lot of song singing and flower bringing. You know goddamn well how that would have worked out. And this ain't me just talking a bunch of shit on YouTube. Can give a fuck about this goddamn platform? Could care less. I do this shit for fun. I do this shit because I want to leave something for other people to let them know, you know what? He did something. He tried to spread a certain amount of truth and how he felt about certain things. And maybe a couple of people might pick up on it. I could care less. And listen, I'm far from perfect. I've said a lot of crazy shit on here. I've done a lot of crazy shit. You're right. Listen, that is real justice. And they shouldn't be anywhere near Miss Robinson's caskets. They should be in Potter's Field. I don't care if they're in the ocean. I don't care if they flush that shit down the goddamn toilet. That's real justice. But unfortunately, that family's never going to get that. I can't imagine what the mother and father are going through. I wouldn't wish that. Well, maybe on Trump, but and a few more savages. But I digress. You know, we all, and that's part of the problem with our people. We have faith. And listen, we're all imperfect. We all have fatal flaws. Hell, I have a couple of them. But one of the biggest flaws that we have as a people is that we easily lose our focus. Now, should that guy who photoshopped that, the fact that we're even talking about this idiot who photoshopped and put other people's lives in jeopardy, that is a huge problem. That guy should be arrested and thrown in jail quickly. Should that man get 15 to 25? Absolutely. Unfortunately, that's not the 6 savages who set up this poor girl to get killed. And by now, we've already have established that because they all use fake motherfucking credit cards. Hey, princess. Yeah, I haven't been ranting in a while, but I'm sorry. There are certain times, and I haven't done an I don't give a fuck live stream in quite some time. I think I was about motherfucking due. Now, everybody on YouTube knows, listen, I am about my people. I'm about it. I don't care. Before we're anything, we are a child of the Most High, who I choose to call Jehovah through his son, Christ Jesus. But because of things that were put in place way before we were even thought of, we see the disdain for each other as a people once again Now we're seeing the, and I'm not going to say all of them, because it's never all of them. And that's part of the problem when it comes to our people too. Because we are so quick to put each other in a fucking box that we're not even listening to each other as a people anymore. We're so busy trying to prove each other right and prove, we're better than this, that, and the other. I tell you, that Willie Lynch theory, they say that it's a hoax. Man, that thing has been proven more than anything on the planet. Because instead of talking about how we need to get justice, or as close to justice as possible, for this young woman, 25 years old, who was doing things with her life, had her own business, was getting ready to make more power moves, and a bunch of people that she had around her that were just jealous pieces of shit. We're talking about the LGBT community against women, cis women. Just say black women. Naturally born black women. Can we say that? God. I understand what's meant. Hey, good brother Ken. I'm tired of it. And I understand we're not going to all agree on certain things. I get it. But would it hurt for us to stay on fucking code? Would it hurt? God damn. You know, it's amazing how every other group of people can be on code. We want to look out for everybody the fuck else. God damn, some of us are stupid. That's why it says 2/3 of us just ain't gonna make it. Because let's face it, we all have certain quirks. We all have certain idiosyncrasies. We're not going to agree on everything. We're just not. But damn it, we can stay on code. How many people have talked about how Kyrie Irving has given $65,000 to the family? And he didn't make a big deal about it. He just did it, kept his mouth shut. He hasn't said a goddamn thing about it. He did it the right way. He wasn't, look at me, I'm Kyrie. Nah. Nah, you. I hope not, Princess. I've never heard you rant like that, and I don't want you to ever, man. Because unfortunately, and your mother will tell you, I'll go this 0 to 100 in about 10 seconds flat and less. But it's not without meaning. And it's not for just any BS reason. It's because, you know what? I'm so damn sorry. I actually give a shit. I'm sorry. I actually care about what's going on with my people. Oh, no. I'm going to kill you, Jen. Oh, don't worry. We love you. Hey, Christopher W., how are you doing, sir? I hope you're doing better. And we will definitely keep saying prayers and positive thoughts to you, sir. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much. I done lost my damn voice. I don't remember the last time I've done that. Man, let me tell you, none of us deserve. We're all here because of the Most High's grace and mercy that he sent his son to die for us. That's the only reason that we're allowed to do the things that we're doing. Because by our merits, we don't deserve jack shit. Look how quickly everything turns to, oh, it's this, that, and the third. Oh, the trans community hates women. The LGBT community hates straight men. This, that, the third. Everybody is not the same. I can't lump everybody into a damn box. But what I will say is, those who are against us, well, damn it, you need to wake up, because you know what? When we're getting killed out here by a crooked ass cop, they're not looking at whether we're gay, straight, or whatever, man or woman. They just see the color of our skin and say, you know what? I got me a nigga today. Hey, Mickey, how you doing? And what's worse is this isn't even that. This is worse. These are so-called people who are jealous of her. She thought she knew these people. These are people who were jealous of what she had and what she was doing and what her future was about to be and what it currently was. And they decided, you know what? We're all going to gang up on her and end this young lady's life. And now her family has an empty seat at the dinner table where she used to be. And anybody who's not upset at that, then you know what? You don't need to be on this motherfucking channel. You can kick rocks, keep it stepping, and trust me, you won't be missed here. Fuck you. If you don't feel the same way. If you're upset about me ranting and raving, hey, that's Hutchinson. Anybody who's got a problem with me being upset that we lost another young lady that should still be here. And you know what? We've got other pieces of shit that's walking around breathing the same air as me that shouldn't be. And you're not upset at that? Then you need to get the fuck off my channel right now. Not now, right motherfucking now. And happy 21st birthday to your daughter. God bless you. And God bless your family. Hey, Brother William Carruthers. I get so frustrated with our people sometimes. I just do, man. Oh, Lord. I don't want to get you started, bro. Don't get my princess started. This is why I don't do videos very much. Because you know what? I get tired of saying the same goddamn thing over and over again. And our people they want to keep going like a bunch of fucking boxes of rocks and shit. You're just stupid as fuck. And they're okay with being stupid. Being stupid is the thing to be now. Kiss my ass with that. It's not. Why can't everybody else stay on? Why can't we stay on code? There's always an uproar. There's always a division. There's always some bullshit when the real task at hand needs to be done. Look at how quick they turned on Kyrie Irving because he's trying to find out who he is and where he came from. Because he got tired of other people telling him who he is. There was a reason why when we were brought over on these ships that we were forbidden to read. And forbidden to read the Bible in particular. Because that is our history book. But of course, I understand nobody wants to hear that. I'm just talking a lot of BS. You know, before Kyrie and Negroes to Hebrews, you know, KRS-One tried to tell us this too. In the rap, Why Is That, over 30 some odd years ago. And when you get a chance, please listen to that. Because it clearly tells us where we came from. And you know, the sad part is we're going to have more lives lost. And how much longer? How much longer? It's gotten so bad they don't even have to do the job anymore. We are more than willing to do the job for them. Why aren't young black kids taught black? We're only taught how to read, write, and act. It's a fact. But you can correct that. Know and learn what it is to be black. Again, off the song, Why Is That? He was trying to tell us who we were as a people all those years ago, but unless he was talking about, I guess he didn't mention bees and bitches and hoes enough. And again, these are, forget my words. Forget even KRS's words, but it is good to hear the song. Because he does direct you to the Bible. And he directs you to chapters in the Bible. Hey, Ness Divine, how you doing? And a lot of us still don't know who exactly we are. Oh, it's over 30 years ago, Shar. It's way over that. Way over that. But luckily, you can go on YouTube. You can Google it or whatever. Yes, he did. Not only did he break down the Mayan calendar, in another song, You Must Learn, he broke down how the races came into play. And please send everybody in the chat and everyone listening and watching me, please make sure to send prayers and positive thoughts to Christopher W. and everybody who is sick and suffering. And I also send my prayers and positive thoughts to Onside April, my favorite niece. I got to make sure that she's okay as well. I'm just so sad. This young life is gone. And who are we talking about? We're talking about, oh, this community against that community. It's not that. It's make it that. Well, you know what? You go on that boat by your fucking self. Shanquella Robinson. If you're not talking about getting justice for her or some semblance of justice, then you don't need to be even talking, period. You need to shut the fuck up. Hey, Chocolate Bay, how you using? How are you living today? How you feeling, man? I'm just so frustrated. I can't believe I'm actually tongue-tied. I am, oh, gosh. I'm just so disgusted. And if I'm disgusted, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine what those parents are going through. When you heard that father speak, he knew his life was over. His life as he knew it was absolutely finished. And that was their only child too? Oh my God. That's what it's about. It's about justice for Shanquella Robinson. It's about not losing our focus. It is about showing more respect to one another as a people. Because that's what we have to do, folks. Hey, Caramel Buddy. And yeah, the focus was taken off. I don't care if it was a Martian who did it. Wrong is wrong. This has nothing to do. Wrong has no sexuality. It has no color. It has no gender. It has no language. Wrong is just that. Wrong. Period. Point blank. End of story. It's wrong. If there were a bunch of white folks, we'd be all up in arms. If there were a bunch of other so-called races, we'd be all up in arms. At least for a couple of days before we pass the damn blunt or something. Get back. Can we get on the track? We have to be on the track to get back on track. I don't think we've been on the track since about 1972. You can make a case we haven't been on that track since maybe when Kwame Ture left this country, who used to be Stokely Carmichael. God rest his soul. Do some reading on who he is. You're right. Evil does not have that. It's just plain evil. And no matter who you are, you're doing the work of your father, Satan the devil. And that's where evil works originate. And those 6 savages who lured her to her death, lured her to her demise, are nothing but savages. Come on, let's do better. I'm just about out of voice. I said I wasn't going to stay on too long. If anybody wants to come up, I'll drop the link again. Oh, Princess, I love you. S. Hutchinson, you know what? That's why I don't do so many videos. I have done so many videos on this where, You just get tired of saying the same thing over and over again. But the fact of the matter is, unfortunately, it says that 2/3 of us are just not going to make it. Now, I don't know who those 2/3 are. And I'm not saying, listen, I'm not taking anything for granted. But I know I'm doing my best to help as many of us as we possibly can. And it's not just forget YouTube and forget ranting and raving. Because it all starts in our community. Respect is due a goddamn dog. And there are just some certain people that we have just hated each other. And we've gotten so used to hating each other for so long where we don't even know how to act, some of us. Excuse me, guys. You have a blessed night as well, Sharon. Thank you all so much for joining me. I know it's a little late, folks. Oh no, I can never give up. I mean, I can get tired, but I can't give up. No, those people were not her friends. You have a blessed evening as well. You know, it isn't a lost cause because we don't know who the 2/3 are. I know I have to get that out of my system, but listen, I just thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you, S. Hutchinson. Thank you, Mr. Carruthers. Thank you, Shar. Nets Divine. Princess. Empress One. Ken Nola. I just thank you all for joining me tonight. Thank you, Christopher W., of course. Pretty Brown Eyes. Jen. Life's Journey. I thank you all so much for joining me. Cheryl Burnett. And if I miss anyone, please forgive me. Oh man, you no need to thank me. I was graced by your presence, sir. Make sure to please like, share, and subscribe. Uncle Claude signing out. Justice for Shanquella Robinson. Please be careful out here. Make sure that your friends are truly your friends. Make sure to use the wisdom and discernment that the Most High gave us. And again, you're not with it? Get the fuck off my channel. Take care and God bless.